Millions of homeowners have now hit the razor's edge. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, buckle up, strap in. I got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating, no rainbows, no sunshine. It's going to give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Buckle up, strap in, hold on to your hats and glasses as we blow the lid off the U.S. economy and the U.S. housing market. Why, you ask? Because if we lose one, we lose the other. Take your pick, throw your dart at an economic challenge map, and we're hitting something threatening the old housing market and the economy as we speak. All from the money dump, all from the crisis. Whew, so much to unpackage in these videos. If you're new, please subscribe right away. Never been a more important time in history to get centered and surrounded with like-minded people. Iron will sharpen iron. We're going to sharpen some iron today, my friends, as we wrap our heads around where we're at. That's our job. What happened, what it's like now, and more importantly, where we're going. Anybody can pull lagging data. Throw the playbook out the window. The data's not going to save you in this one. This was the biggest artificially created housing bubble ever produced in world history. No organic growth. Somebody had to put some crash risk on this thing. So when I saw other industry professionals saying no crash risk here, in fact, let's marry the house and date that rate and get you into that new FOMO factory, and you can refinance later when your house is upside down and you're hanging on by your fingernails and recession's been ushered in. Oh yeah, that sounds like a beautiful idea to me. No. Insanity, this stuff, right? So it's been quite interesting as we've navigated these waters together from the start of the bubble era when there was no crash risk to speak of. It was all utopia, a casino climate, a lottery, or a slot machine that just continued to pay out. That's what we lived in. And now we're seeing the blowback, the dust settling, the paying of the piper, scratching the surface. Insanity, right? It's so crazy. It's just crazy, crazy stuff. So congratulations to anybody that stuck with the channel. Speaking of sticking with the channel, we've got a great community here. And we have so many people in the comments, sending emails, messaging. We got a lot of great iron sharpens iron as people just continue to be a level-headed realist. Try to find some entertainment in all this mess. Because the thing is if and when this thing plays out, which it clearly is, the only way people are going to be able to operate efficiently within it are the ones that have talked about it in a way that makes sense. Many people are ignoring the elephant in the room. They're in denial, and they're going to be blindsided. And I hate to say it, it's going to be a lot of the investors, institutional investors, like we're already seeing, you know, the bank failures, which is those people who drank the Kool-Aid, got greedy, greedy when others are fearful, fearful when others are greedy. A little healthy fear, nothing wrong with that, especially in a bubble environment. But most people just threw that out the window, especially the industry, because why? Financial gain. They had financial gain. Why do they cheerlead these markets? Because they base their cost of living on artificial income, crisis-driven income, bubble income. And now they're hanging on by their fingernails. Don't believe me? Well, today we're going to open up an email from one of you, a subscriber who sent stuff in before. He's doing a great job of it. I always find it very entertaining, these ones. So today I'm going to share that with you. But what we're seeing now is people now are on the razor's edge. They've hit that tipping point where the house is no longer worth what they paid. The writing's on the wall. They can't keep up with the payments and inflation. You know, something's got to give, and it's always going to be the house. So we're starting to see that tipping point, and some areas are just getting hit harder than others. This area is a nice area of the country. It's a sought-after area of the country, but unfortunately, they've hit that tipping point. So let's go ahead and jump over to driver point home to today's email. Then we'll meet back here and wrap it up. Let's get started. Scott, I hope you're doing well. I would have sent this email to you the other day, but I had to go do a bank run. It's happening. We are paying the piper. Take a look at this property. Uh-oh, buckle up, strap in, roll up your windows, lock your doors. Put on your mask if you still have it, and get your tetanus shot. We're headed to Aurora, Colorado. You don't live in this part of Aurora because you want to. You live here because you have to. Scott, we were looking at this property at work yesterday. The bubble buyer's in trouble. All the wrong flags here. They bought this home in the height of the mega bubble, and it looks like they need to get out and get out now. Who takes a picture of a home with a U-Haul still in front of it, with a cell phone, not a real estate agent or most, someone is in big trouble. They know they don't show well and listed this home at the lower end of its value range. However, they're one kiss of death price drop away from going to the bank and asking for a short sale. And here we go, a peek at our property stuck on the market for $399,000 with the U-Haul out front. But wait, it gets better or worse depending on how you see it. Look at this. Uh-oh, Cameron, you nailed it. Our cost to own is way above its rent range. This one is landlocked. Subscriber Cameron wraps it up with, this falling knife does not pencil out yet. They're going to have to drop the price and go negative if someone's going to put a bid on this. Well, you're right, Cameron, and thanks for sending it in. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back, and thank you to our subscriber, Cameron, for sending that in. Iron will continue to sharpen iron. I always enjoy Cameron because he's clearly watched. He's a channel watcher and a supporter, for sure, 100%, just like many of you, and thank you. Very grateful. And he's adopted a lot of the catchphrases that we've utilized throughout the formulation of the channel as we, continue to move forward together and try to identify, what we need to pay attention to. But this is a good one. When you see, when you go to market with, this is insane. When you go to market, typically, I'm going to come over, we're going to talk, we're going to establish our list price, and then I'm going to schedule professional photos. It's going to take a week for a few days, whatever, to get the guy over there, get those photos. Then we got to prepare our own marketing. We got to upload it to the MLS. So these people rushed. They're like, I don't care. You all in the truck, cell phone photos, get this thing up today. That's the urgency now. Not even waiting. Not even. Might have been a real estate agent's house because typically, I'm going to say we got to get professional photos. We can't have a U-Haul truck. I mean, who else would do this? Racing to the market with a U-Haul? That is a bad look, a bad temperature check for any property that's trying to get sold. And like Cameron said, they are one price reduction away from the kiss of death. They hit the razor's edge. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator. Somebody wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. When you see U-Haul trucks popping up in MLS listed property photos, not a good sign. That is not a sign of a healthy housing market and certainly not a healthy economy. And we're just seeing it now. I think the narrative of interest rates are low. That's not saving people. I've always said that. I don't care if you had 0% interest. If you can't tolerate your payment or the property's now upside down in its purchase, your interest rate's really irrelevant. That's why moving forward, we're always going to look at standard amounts down at today's interest rate, cost to carry the property, examine its rent range just for kicks and giggles or because we want to own investment property. And even if it's not an investment property, it's an insurance policy we pulled for ourselves. I've said this since almost day one of the channel. Because you see, as a real estate agent, I don't only want to earn your next sale. I want to earn the one after that. I want healthy people have healthy relationships. I want to be your guy. So to protect people and put their needs before my own is the only way that's going to occur. And I think the majority of the industry just failed to adopt that. And so for whatever reason, all we can do now is navigate these waters together, the best of our ability. I'm going to continue to blow the lid off it every step of the way because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you, it'd be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well, or simply reach out to ScottWaltersRealestate@gmail.com if that's easier for you, and we will find you there. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today, and I'll see you on the next video.